Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Widya Mega Putri from Class C 2019 English Education. I will explain about introduction to literature. John Dryden. Okay, introduction. Today I will analyze the work of the English of John Dryden. But here I am starting from a biography so that we can see that the background of the John Dryden poet was like, so that we don't just see his works. Contents. Number one, some of his major works. 2. John Dryden biography. 3. Background to the poetry of Absalom and Achitophel. 4. Analysis the poetry of Absalom and Achitophel. Number one, some of his major works. Absalom and Achitophel 1681, Max Black Noe 1682, Easy of Dramatic Puzzle 1680, The Works of John Dryden 1880, Annus Mirabilis 1667, The Hind and the Panther, Religio Laici 1682, Palmon and Arcade 1700, All for Love 1678, The India Emperor 1665. Number 2, John Dryden biography. Name: John Dryden, born 1631, age 19 August 1631, Aldwinkle, Trapston, Northamptonshire, England. Date 12 May 1700, 5:12, London, England. Wife Elizabeth Howard. Children Charles, John, and Erasmus Henry. Alma mater Westminster School, Trinity College, Cambridge. Occupation: poet, literary critic, playwright, liberties. Notable works: Absalom and Achitophel, March Black Noe, The Hind and the Panther. Her parents: father Erasmus Dryden, mother Mary Pickering, parents few Puritanism. Number 3, background to the poetry of Absalom and Achitophel. Absalom and Achitophel is generally acknowledged as the finest political satire in the English language. It is also described as an allegory regarding contemporary political events and a much heroic narrative. Absalom and Achitophel has inspired a great deal of discussion regarding satire, how satire was defined when Dryden wrote, and how this poem contrasts with the ancient model of Horace, Virgil, and Juvenal. Dryden himself is considered a father of the modern essay and one of literature's most important critics of the literary form. Number 4, analysis the poetry of Absalom and Achitophel. There are many different ways of understanding Dryden poem Absalom and Achitophel. The most common reading comprise the connections between fatherhood and kinship. Through biblical allusion, Dryden connects an ancient fatherhood with current events, not only to show a precedent, but also to show how it connects with a royal responsibility. DRYDEN used the fatherly indulgence of David to explore the legitimacy of Absalom's action. DRYDEN used an old story, the prodigal son, to create a clear picture of how self-indulgent love creates unfair conflict. Throughout the form, the relationship of fatherhood and kinship is united. Another way of reading DRYDEN's poem is through a mother plot. Susan Greenfield proposed that dimension of maternity and women are an important part of the poem Royalist Resolution. In this reading, the blame is transferred to the females, saying that only the female power of life threatens the political order and should be hindered. It is due to female desires and females' ability to create life that the whole myth is created. Renaissance element added wisdom. The Renaissance philosopher and writer were interested in the idea of superiority of bastards. It was a common idea at that time that bastards were better than their legitimate counterparts. Line 19 and 20 explore this idea when they say, whether inspired by some diviner just his father got him with a greater gust. It was thought the greater passion and desire they went into making bastard made the better. An inclusion of idea in satirical piece would have many implications. Heidi Kirchner professed that we should consider DRYDEN's reference to the manner in which Absalom was conceived used ironically as part of much veneration of Absalom.